Tuesday. Oh my God, can you guys believe it is July? It is the 5th of July already, which means you probably missed June. if you blinked, you probably missed June. That's how fast it's going, right, D?
For real, for real.
Welcome to Online Success Made Simple. We are so happy to have you guys here. If you are tuning in live, do us a favor. Go ahead and hit hashtag live. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this at a later date, hit hashtag replay. And also let us know where you're tuning in from. Guys, if you look right above your head, you can a link that says streamyard.com/Facebook. Go ahead and click that link. That is going to give StreamYard and Facebook permission to show your name and Facebook profile picture so that we can put you on the bottom of the screen, just like how you see this little clicker going that says download our 7-step plan to explode sales with online marketing. Boom. All right. You see that, guys? And of course, I am Takesha Wyatt from the sunny Florida. And this is my beautiful business partner, Daria Jackson Legonier from New York, New York. Absolutely. Absolutely. D, you want to tell them what we're doing today, introduce our guests, and we
guys, oh my goodness, we got something special for you. These days is just so many ways to make income, and tonight we're going to share with you how you can make income passively. And we're not talking about recruiting and MLM and affiliate. No, you're going to be able to use those skills that were given to you and make passive income. And tonight we have a special guest. We have Dr. Kathleen Oden. And she is going to share with us how she makes this passive income using really simple skills that we all have. It's just a matter of just knowing that you got it and what to do with it. So she's an author, she's a Bible study, she has a doctorate in theology. So she knows all about working with different types of people and helping people. That is one of her gifts. She's been studying and teaching Hebrew, y'all. Yes, Hebrew. So we need to get with her. But currently, she has 20 books on Amazon. Wow. And every last one of them are selling.
Yes.
You want to know more about that? I know I do. So that's why, yes, we do. And that's why we brought her on tonight to show you how you can do that as well. Hey, what's going on, Val? Good to see you.
Hello.
Thank you for jumping on. So after this presentation tonight, you're going to know how to self-publish. And we're not talking about back in the day where you have to hire this person and that person and someone to get the cover and all of this. And it's not going to take all of that. But I don't know exactly what it is, but I know today is a whole lot easier to get a book published and get it on a site like Amazon. Now, if you would like to know something like that, just put me in the chat so we can get some energy going on here. We just know that, hey, what's going on, Facebook user? We're not sure who you are. Just click that link above so we can know who you are.
Hello, Lise. Hey, James. Hey, Valerie. Hi, guys.
Yeah, so we want to just get this thing going so that we can start doing our thing here. All right. So without further ado, we have Dr. Kathleen Oden. Let's give it up.
Dr. Kathleen,
Thank you. Can I show my screen here, or is that possible?
Yes, you can share your screen.
Okay, what do I need?
To the bottom, you should see it says share. Go ahead and click on that.
And hopefully
you should see several options and share your entire screen.
Maybe share window, or maybe if you have Chrome, it'll share like a specific part of your screen.
Okay.
All right. And then let us know if you need help. Because we used to doing this every week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I clicked on share screen. Um,
Yeah.
it
You should see a
says
window.
add Chrome extension to share your screen or add to Chrome.
Add to Chrome. But she might have had it.
Okay.
Let's see if it'll add to Chrome for you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, StreamYard. Be nice today. Be
All
nice.
right.
Be nice. Yeah.
Absolutely. And guys, I know this is something that some of you have near and dear to your heart, self-publishing. Who doesn't want to know how to publish? Those thoughts are in your head. And I know some of you said that you've been called to write a book, but you don't know where to start. So this is the perfect, right? You don't know where to start, but you know you got a book in you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You don't know where to start, but you know you want to make money writing books. You don't know where to start, but you feel like you called to be an author. This for you, right? Or you got a bunch of material, put it all together and have it published. This for you. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm in the Chrome web store.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
You might have to search for StreamYard and see if they have an app or something like that.
It already it just popped up and now it's saying add to Chrome. So I'm clicking.
Okay, perfect.
And that's cool. So next time, Dr. Kathleen, you'll know how it's done. Because what happens is, all of these different apps are different. So every time you'll know how to use StreamYard now. Darian and I were just like this. Like even when we were on it, we were like, I don't know what's going on, but this thing acting crazy. We just take our time, take a few minutes every time we do something new and pick out the
and we just get it done.
Oh yeah.
We make it happen. We make it happen, Captain.
Look, we happy to help you, girl, but we done already pulled out here.
Right.
No need for you to say.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So if you have a lot of material, a lot of notes that you have taken throughout the years being in the online space, just put notes in the chat.
Absolutely. And not just that, D. I'm glad D said that. Also, guys, if you've been online for a year or more and you've made several videos, put videos in the chat because that's some great material. You guys don't even realize it. And D, what we're gonna do is, and this month, let's go ahead and show them how to repurpose the things that they have already.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they've posted enough things by now. You know what I'm saying? They've looked up how to create certain types of posts. So I think that's something that'll be good for them to have. I come up with more stuff.
How we do?
How we looking, Dr. Kathleen?
Okay. It was saying checking, and now it is. Looks like it's loaded already.
Wonderful.
So now what do I need to do? Guess I need to go to Chrome, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let's go to Chrome.
Because I'm not in Chrome. Okay, let me.
Oh, what type of browser are you using?
Let me go to Chrome. I was using a different browser, and evidently that's not going to work for StreamYard. So I got everything else over there. That's so.
Yes.
Let me click on.
Welcome. Welcome to StreamYard.
I know, right? I like that, Takesha, because that's what everybody's doing. Everybody is repurposing content.
Yeah, and we keep telling them to repurpose their content. I'm like, girl, let's go on here.
I know, I do it.
Let's pull it out. Have them to pull their stuff out and be like, okay, this is how you repurpose that. This is what you're gonna do now with this one piece of material. Here you go, 7 pieces of material. They need to know how to do that.
Yeah, and you can take that same post and
make it life easier.
Put it on Twitter, Instagram, make a reel, TikTok.
Hey Pam, you still coming up as Facebook user. I'm gonna put you on the screen so you can see you. That's you, Pam. I don't know
Hey,
why it's not
Pam.
giving you permission to show
I
your
don't,
name.
I don't know why
See it in the group.
StreamYard is doing that.
Yeah, I can see it in the group, but all right. So we got you, Pam. So
Yeah.
yeah, Pam. Today is all about self-publishing. If you ever wanted to learn how to publish a book, or you ever wanted to be an author of a book, if you ever wanted to figure out how it is that people just come up with books off the top of their head, right? Where do they get these ideas from? How do they know how to start, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they do, how did they
You got to
begin?
do.
Because that's what's so important. I log in and everything. I know, girl. That's what's the crazy part. But
Yeah.
did you click the link up above that says streamyard.com/Facebook? Because it don't matter if you logged in. If you ain't clicked that link up above that says streamyard.com. So dang, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
because
know, but we know who you are, so it's all.
I know. I'm like, nah, I see you on here, Pam, girl. I got you. I just look on the group and be like, that's Pam.
Yeah, I see you. We see you.
Yes, we see you, girl. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
darling. All right, how we doing, Dr. Kathleen?
Okay, I'm getting on Chrome.
Okay.
And
Do
guys, this is
I
what we mean.
Oh,
And guys, this is what we mean by don't be afraid to
come
get
out
on.
of this program?
You may have to go out and come back in, and that's fine, Dr. Kathleen. We'll talk for 2 or 3 minutes. You can go ahead.
mm-hmm. That might be the
Because
case.
I'm not in Chrome.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Ed. Hey,
Yeah,
Sayonara.
that could be it because I use
I didn't
Chrome as
hear
my main
anything you
browser.
said.
Oh, we use Chrome as our main browser, so you may have to come in on Chrome.
So, yeah, Dr.
Okay.
Kathleen, I was just saying, go ahead and close
Okay,
out.
let me do that.
Yes, ma'am. And we'll be right here waiting for you. We'll entertain the audience.
All right.
All right. Hey, Ed. Hey, Sayonara. Hi, Pam. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. Stephanie. All right. I see you guys
I'll
popping on. A
do
lot of you guys going to learn this.
that.
There you go. And then you might just have to close it out, Dr. Kathleen.
Yeah.
And come back on Chrome through the same link that she sent you. Hey, Antoinette.
Hey,
Same
Anthony.
link. Staten Island in the house. I have been to Staten Island.
New York in the house.
Staten Island.
New York in the house. Staten Island, everybody smiling.
Oh,
Staten Island.
I gotta go to Staten Island. I'm a little jelly now. Okay, Kathleen will be back in a minute, guys. See, this is what we tell you guys. Don't be afraid to do something because of technical difficulties.
Right. Right.
Everybody in this world, D and I included, we run into technical difficulties all the time.
All the time.
How we learned how to overcome them, we just kept doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't like, man, this ain't working. I'm gonna quit for the day. I'll try again tomorrow. No.
Mm-hmm. And you know, we're live and this is happening. And I remember like when I first started doing lives, and you know how you try to make sure that everything is perfect and lined up. You just never know with technology. You know, it could work 5 hours ago, and then when you're actually ready to use it and go live, it still decides that it doesn't want to work.
There comes Dr. Kathleen. Here we go.
So she's coming back. So hopefully, you know, she'll be able to share her screen.
Yes.
Because her you know, her presentation is on her slides.
Yes.
And
that's so true. Daria is saying some real stuff, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, because technology is going to do all kind of crazy stuff, but you don't let technology win because you're in control of technology, not the other way around.
That's right.
You're figure it out. Yeah, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Spend 5 minutes on that thing and then ask for somebody to help you. Don't waste your time doing something you already know you're having a hard time doing. Ask for help like that. Mm-hmm. Don't waste your time. All right, Dr. Kathleen, how you doing, beautiful?
Yeah, I think she's trying to hit share, and so hopefully she'll be able to share
We are so excited about this presentation. We are like, we know this is going to help so many people because so many people want to be able to publish, right? Some people already have a bunch of stuff written down. They just don't know how to put it together and make it a book. You'd be surprised. People got titles written down. They got whole chapters written down. They just don't know what to do. Like, man, what am I doing?
Table of contents ready to roll out.
Yeah.
And then some people just have ideas.
Right.
And have it written out.
Yeah. And a lot of times these people think they can't afford to have a book published. But that's why we're here today with Dr. Kathleen, right? Because what'd you say, D? She published 20 books so far. 20 selling, guys.
20 books. 20 She's books. Doing it. She's doing it. She's doing it. What I'm saying? So she's the best person to show us how to do it.
Right. She's teaching us as well as the audience. You know, when we put people on here, we taking notes as well. I already told DAD, this your turn. This your turn to take notes now. Make sure our notes tight.
We gonna take some notes up in here. What?
You better believe it. Like, listen, because we got so much material, right? And it's a shame if you don't repurpose your material, right? Because you can be making money off of the things that you've already done, right? And that's what self-publishing is. Making money off of your ideas and things you've already done, but not put together in a package so that it's sellable. Right? So that's what we're teaching today. That's what Dr. Kathleen is teaching. We're not teaching it, right? Because we're learning along with you guys. Because we absolutely want to be able to get more things published and on the market. And we want to hear from someone who's doing it, right? How to do it in the best, most economical way possible and still be selling these books. Because she's selling all 20 books. You know how many times somebody said they wrote a book and they never sell one book? I know y'all done heard the horror stories before, right? So I'm thinking to myself, she wrote 20 books and they all selling. She knows something, right? She knows something.
She knows something that I don't. Right? That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah. Darling. There you go, Dr. Kathleen. I'm adding Dr. Kathleen. There you go.
Yep. So today, all apprehensions will be removed because you're going to know exactly what to do.
Yes.
So that's the beauty. That is the beauty. So thank you for your patience, everyone. You know, again, technology does this thing, but like Takesha said, we conquer it.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't let it conquer us. So we're going to make it do what it do. And that's it.
That's right. Because we know that we use this app all the time and we use this technology all the time. But every now and then when you have a guest on, they don't necessarily use StreamYard, right? Some people use the Zoom, right? Everybody know about Zoom. Some people use the other platforms. So it's always good to exercise patience in everything you do. Because the moment you start getting frustrated, all you're doing is pulling a string. You don't want to pull the string. You're unraveling. Don't tug at that string. You have patience and breathe. Woosah.
Exactly.
So, guys, don't fret because if anything, if Dr. Kathleen can't figure out how to do it or whatever, we'll do this again with Dr. Kathleen and record it for you guys. So you guys will not miss this training. So don't think that. No matter what, you will get this training.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
So don't fret, guys. Absolutely, because this is something that's important to all of us, especially being in the field that we're in. We're online to make money, and what better way to make money than off of your own ideas, right? And off of repurposed ideas, which is what we do all the time. So that is why in a couple weeks we're gonna have a class on repurposing. It might not be to the end of July. But this month we'll have a repurposing class because that's something you guys definitely need. Yes, save time.
Yeah,
we do it all the time. Utilize
all the time. It's just part of what we do. It's like writing your name, ABC. So you'll start thinking differently when you realize that you could take the same piece of content and prepare it slightly different for whatever platform you want to put it on. And it's the same
Absolutely.
thing. So,
And I mean, guys, you would be surprised. You're like, oh dang, I just made 5 different posts out of that one thing. Uh-huh. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Be like, dang, I came up with one idea and I spread that thing. I spread
spread
that
that thing across social media platforms. What?
yes, put a love, put a love it in the chat if you would love to do that. Come up with one idea and spread it across it 5 to 7 times. Repurpose it 5 to 7 times. You only had to think one time.
One
And
time.
one,
Yeah, think one
I'm
time.
sorry. You know I had to say
I
it.
like that. Think one time.
One time, and you were able to make several pieces of content out of that one idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got an Instagram post, right? Now you got a live. Now you got a regular post. Like absolutely, absolutely. All
Mm-hmm.
these different posts from that one post. And that is what repurpose means. You've already done the work. You've already created material. I can go through your page right now and show you some of the things you can repurpose. Oh girl, look, I can show you how to, ooh, you can make this a video. Oh girl, you can make this a that. Oh, you can make this a this. Don't
Mm-hmm.
sell yourself short and don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
That's what gets you. That overthinking.
That's it.
It
Why you
will
think we named
paralyze you.
it Online Success Made Simple?
It will
It's
paralyze
so
you.
simple, and that's what get people. They like it can't be that simple. Oh no, it can't be that's all I gotta do. No, it can't. No, that can't be. But it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. Right? God said, "Don't eat from the fruit from the tree of life." That's the only thing. It can't be that simple, but it was right.
Exactly.
We always say that it can't be that simple. Oh, it can't be that simple. It's got to be more to it than that. Nah, it ain't. It can't be that simple. We be fighting, right? We always
I was
fighting.
trying to show my. Can you hear me?
We
Yes,
can hear you. Yes, we can.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
I was I was trying to bring up my. I can hear you now, but I couldn't show my screen, share my screen.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
It was not working.
okay, Dr.
So I'm gonna try
Kathleen.
it one more time.
If you're
Um,
not able to,
StreamYard is rolling.
okay.
Hmm.
All right. So what I was gonna say, Dr. Kathleen, because we have things like this happen all the time. So if it's okay with you, you can just share your slides with us and we can run
You're
the slides and talk.
frozen. I didn't hear anything you said.
Oh, I was saying if you're still having technical difficulties, you can share your slides with us as in send them to D or I, and we'll run the slides and you can just speak if that works better for you.
I don't think she can hear you.
Yeah, I think she's having some technical
I
difficulties.
think that's what it is too. The internet must not be um stable. That's
Yeah,
it. That's the word.
that's
Stable.
it. Stable.
Because
So either way, we're gonna make it happen, Captain, because y'all already know we already set this training up for you guys, and we will make sure that you get this training no matter what, right? Because that's what we're here for. And this is a subject that's near and dear to our heart because we also have, like we said, so much material, and we know we're ready to self-publish. We know we are. We just needed a couple more tips, right? So that we can be like, okay, this step 1, step 2, step 3. Let's just do this and check it off. Because that's the type of chicks Daria and I are. We make a list, we checking stuff off. You
right.
gotta make a list. Make a list. That way you can look at that list and be like, dang, on those days when you feeling like you ain't got nothing done, right? Look at that list. You be like, whoa, I did this, that, that. Whoa, I forgot I did that.
Yeah.
Right? Making a list is more than just about holding yourself accountable. Right? It helps you to stay on track. It helps you to be able to see how far you have come. right? You need that. And when you make a list, you can ensure that you get everything done because you can skip around on the list. You can put all your things on that list, do the things you know you don't want to do first.
Yeah, get that out the way.
That's how we do it. When me and D like, listen, it's gonna take us like an hour and a half to do this. Like we be like, we really don't feel like doing it. We like, all right,
we got to do it.
We're working Zoom. Like, man, meet me on there at 9 a.m. and we just gonna get it over with. And we fight with ourselves too. Even now, we fight with ourselves. Like, dang, okay, we're gonna set a time because we both gonna show up at that time because neither one of us willing to let the other one down. Remember?
Right.
That's the thing about each partner.
Yeah.
Right? Because you ain't willing to let the other, even if you feeling lazy today, you ain't willing to let your partner down.
Right.
That's why it's so important to have an accountability partner.
Absolutely.
Dang, girl, you said you was gonna go live today. I ain't see no lives. Where your lives at, D?
Mm-hmm.
You said, what happened?
You was gonna put something in your stories. Where is it?
D Shola get me. I be like, listen, I'm gonna put it right in there right now.
It's true,
guys. That's why we say, and every Tuesday, you guys are surrounded right here in the community. Every single week. That's why we tell you guys, come with your questions, come with your concerns. We here for that. We been where you been. Trust me. I got 4 kids, 2 grandbabies. Like, let me don't tell me you ain't got time. When people be like, they don't have time. Child was a single mama. Don't tell me you ain't got time. I'll show you how to make some time. I'll show you how to create some time out of the time you already have.
Mm-hmm.
We have a class on that too, right? You feel like, oh man, how was you able to get all that done with your schedule? Easy
peasy, lemon
squeeze. I made the time. I knew it had to be done. I squoze a little bit in there. Now maybe I didn't get to watch that show I wanted to watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I got done what I needed to do.
Exactly.
But that show gonna be there. I'm sorry. It's gonna be there. But the things I needed to do is gonna help me with my future. This TV show ain't gonna help me. This is not gonna help me make not 5 more cents. I'm sorry. And that's the mentality you have to start having.
Yep, not even 5 cents.
When you start thinking about that episode you missing, is it more important for me to miss this episode of Empire? Or is it more important for me to get on this training where I know this training is going to give me more knowledge and more skills to be able to make more money? But if I take the 30 minutes to watch Empire, I'm going to be very entertained, but I ain't going to make a dime. And I'm not going to continue further in my life than I already was. And if I want to give people a big, I ain't going to put that finger up. If I want to give people a big FU, and tell them I did this on my own, F you, I got to be willing to make the sacrifices. I can't expect them to knock on my door and be like, hey, dog, did you make some sacrifices today? Did you do anything today that's going to make you a better tomorrow?
Right.
You got to knock on your door to do that. And you have to start coming to yourself with these things, right? Saying to yourself, Pam, what you doing? You ain't made no post today. Stephanie, what you doing? Stephanie, you know you supposed to take 30 minutes to do that training. And that training was going to give you the knowledge so that you can have the verbiage and the confidence to say the things that you want to say to get more people on your team.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. There she goes.
Woo! I knew we was going to do it.
Yes. Dr. Kathleen. Let me pull Dr. Kathleen. There you go, Dr. Kathleen.
I told you we was gonna make it happen, Captain.
Do that. They already know how I go, guys.
We make it happen.
But it's gonna happen either way. If you ran out of time, we understand. If not, stick around because we got you. Because I know you're gonna have some questions because we do. Dr. Kathleen, go ahead, young lady.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we can.
Okay, awesome. So this is still working out. Thank
That's
the Lord.
right. Well, we're gonna make it work out now.
Okay. Hello. Well, first of all, I want to say enjoy this because this is the best news ever.
Mm.
Okay? This is the best news ever. I found out, was like, oh, I can do this now, finally.
You
So
going in and
let's
out just
move
a
to the
little bit.
next slide.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about self publishing today. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me so
Yeah.
that you'll know my story and my journey. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
next slide.
Oh,
Do that, D.
I'm all like, okay, okay.
Oh.
Okay, we're working together on this. Okay, so I started writing in Bible college between 1996 and 2000 because I had write page thesis for my master's degree. Then I had to write a 30-page, I'm saying page, but I mean word, thesis for my doctorate degree. So
Yes.
then I started writing. Really, I can go back to my childhood because I used to love reading and writing little stories as I was growing up. In August of 2015, I started publishing on Amazon. What happened between those 15 years? That was a long time from 2000
Yeah.
to 2015. Well, I was writing for my church, all sorts of books. I got a stack of books over there. These are books that I wrote, and we had a GBC binder. I don't know if you know what that is, but it holds and
Yeah.
it puts that comb in the side of the book. And so I did a ton of those books back in the day for my church, different lessons that I taught on, not only for the church, but the children's church, not only for the adults, but the children's church as well. And even at one time, we had a school go. People, other ministers come and take lessons on faith and different lessons like that. So I wrote many, many books during this period. And so these books were on my computer. So,
Mm,
you know, when the Lord started dealing with me, He dealt with you to write, I was like, huh? I didn't even know I was an author. And so I was like, huh? And so, he was like, yeah, you're going to be writing children's books. And I'm like, children's books? I was just clueless. And so, at any rate, um, my pastor got invited to another church, and we went there and to their program. And at the very end, the pastor's wife got up and said that she had published a book on Amazon about the book and everything. And I got excited when she said it was totally free. I was like, oh my gosh, that it just went right into my spirit. I knew this was my time. This was my time. So I started computer because the Lord I was like clueless and right. Like,
Mm.
what you just as you I had tons and tons and tons of material already written on my computer. I just had to compile it into a book. And
wow.
so that's how I was able to publish just from August to December of 2015.
Mm,
And so all that was already on my computer. I mean, I still have hundreds of material that I haven't even tapped into yet. And
Wow.
so I went on and I started writing and getting these books out. Then Christian Writing for Beginners website, Facebook, and page. I launched them all in 2020. And last year in 2021, I started updating my book covers,
Mm.
promoting them because at this time when I was writing these books, I didn't even promote. I just put them and threw them on Amazon. That was it. I didn't
mm,
know anything about network marketing back then. So yeah, I just wrote them and put them on Amazon, thinking they were just going to automatically sell. you know? And so that's what I did. Those two gold seals. come from Faith. Can you hear me? Those two gold seals come from Faith Ministries. They have their
Mhm.
magazine, and I write for them. Faith on Every Corner. That's the name of the
Mm.
magazine. And
Mm-hmm.
every
I
month
like
I write an article for them. And there are people like them out there that are looking for writers. And so
Wow.
you can Google it, and you can find many places that are looking for writers, people that they need people to write for their magazine or newspaper or whatever they have going on. They need writers. So there's plenty of work out there for writers. And you
Hold that
don't
spot
have to be an author. And I'm going to show you as we go through this presentation, you not be an author to write a book.
in.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
let's go
I
to the
love
next
that.
slide.
I love it.
Let's go to the next slide.
Okay.
Okay, so you were talking about a list. This is the first thing you need to do. The
Oh, right
first
here.
thing is to
Okay.
decide is what is your book about?
Yes.
That's the
Mhm.
first thing you have to decide. That's number one.
Take some
And so
screenshots.
once you get the title, that gives you some kind of idea. Okay, what am I going to say? What do I have to say about this? That's right. Take some screenshots. So
Mhm.
this is the first thing you have to decide. What is your book and or the title? Okay. Next slide.
Perfect.
Okay. Number two. Let's go to number two.
Mhm. It's here. I guess it must be
You're going to
loading
create an
soon.
outline
Yeah.
or table of content. And so put this together so that as you write, you're going to know what's coming next. And
Mm.
so
I like I
these
like
things don't have to necessarily be in this order, but you do need to consider each one of these things, whether or not you want to add them to your book. Now, some of these things are mandatory. You do need an introduction. You can
Mhm.
not necessarily have a dedication. Some people like to write books and dedicate them to a certain person, so that's not mandatory. A preface, a lot of people ask me, well, what's the difference between a preface and an introduction? Well, a
Mhm.
preface tells you why the author wrote the book. In your
Mm.
preface, you're going to talk about, in your introduction, you're going to give them juicy tidbits about the book so
Mm.
that you want to buy it. Okay? So that's the difference between a preface and an introduction. Of course, the purpose of the book also, you might want to put that down, the purpose of it. Acknowledgments, there may be people that you want to acknowledge that helped you along with the book, that might have edited, did some reading, gave you suggestions, and checked it for typos or whatever. Then, of
Yeah.
course, your chapters, your actual section about the author. You want to put your bio and maybe even a testimony in there. And last but not least is contact information. Make sure you have contact information at the back of your book so that people can contact you. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. That makes
Slide
sense.
3.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Oh, I like this.
Mhm.
Mm.
You also want to create a marketing plan. Okay. You've got to know ahead of time, okay, once you finish this book, what am I going to do with it?
Hmm.
So, a marketing plan is very, very important. Uh, where, when, how? Where am I going to go and advertise my book? Who am I going to tell about it? You know, you can go talk about it at your church, you can talk about it online, bookstores, hospital gifts shops. There's so many places. These are just a few tips I'm just throwing out there. You want to put a completed by date, okay? Don't
Mm.
just procrastinate,
Yeah.
make you a list, and put down, okay, I'm going to definitely have this book done by this date. Put that
Yes.
down, put it in writing. And once you put it in writing and you start talking to people about it, you're more likely to do it. You're more likely to do it if you put it in writing. Okay.
Mm.
How to publish. You need to decide on that. Do I publish this book? Am I going to use Amazon? Am I going to, do I have tons of where I can hire a publisher? So some people
Yes.
already have money or they know people, know publishers that
Right.
they can get
Yes.
book. I don't know if you've ever heard of Book Bolt, but that is a business in a box. If you haven't heard
Mm.
about Book Bolt, it is
Nice.
like a business in a box. This I recommend to people that are not authors. They don't have a book. They don't really want to write a book, but yet they have a book that they can go in there and create a book. Puzzle books. I meant to put that book over here by me. A friend of mine, she has puzzle books. I have one of her books. It's a Sudoku book. I love Sudoku. And so when I'm at a
Mm.
doctor's office or I got to go somewhere and sit for a while, I'll whip that book out and use it and write in there and do the puzzles. And so those are already made for you. You can go on Bookbo and create one of those books. There is I think it's $9.99 a month, but you can go on there and you can create books like that, and even journals. You can create beautiful. She has beautiful journals out there on Amazon that book. So that is in itself a business
Mm.
all by itself, just using both with Amazon to put your books out there. I don't know if
Wow.
you heard of Hazine. I use that. I wish I could show you my screen because I had it all pulled up with all my books on there. That I think I have. Let me see, about 12 books out there now on Hazine, and these are flip books, and they make excellent um, gifts for whatever you want to use them for.
Nice.
Also, take up a decision on doing a pre-sale or a pre-launch, and put those out if you decide to do those. You can start a book before you even finish writing it. People do it all
Hmm.
the time.
Wow.
And so
Dr.
that's
Kathleen,
another thing that you can do.
Dr. Kathleen, can you share
Sure.
the links to your books on Hey Gazine? Since
Yes, that's what I love about it. Because
yeah.
all you have to do is send people a link, and somebody that wants to buy one of your books. I have my cookbook on there. I sell my own cookbook through Hazine. I just send people. I send them a link. That's all you have to
Wow.
do, and
Wow.
you get all the money. You don't have to share it with Amazon.
Wow.
I hope you guys are
Exactly.
getting
And
value
so
from
I love
this.
Hazine.
Ah, what?
That's crazy.
What I
I'm
like about Hazine, yeah, Hazine is fantastic, and it's not
Wow.
expensive. It's a $49.
okay. You going in and
So
out.
I was just
you
about to
don't
say
even
that.
have a monthly bill. It's
Yeah, say
$49.
that again. Say that again, because we didn't hear you. You went in and out.
Hazine, okay. Hazine has a $49 a year.
Oh, 149 a year?
So it's not expensive. $49 one time.
Oh, $49.
Oh,
No,
$49.
$49.
Wow.
Yes,
What?
Nice.
$49
Hmm.
one
Look up
time.
publish a couple books with that, guys. Wow.
What?
Yeah. And so what you
Nice.
do is create a PDF and pull it into Hazine. And right now, my magazine is going to be on Hazine. I'm uh, getting ready to launch my first magazine. It's going to be for entrepreneurs and it will be on Hazine. And I'm
Mm.
also going to launch a magazine for my health and business. And so these are things that anybody can do.
Yes.
Using Canva to create a magazine is fantastic. And then once you
Ooh.
create the magazine, since it's a virtual magazine, you can also add videos by pulling it
Mm.
into Hazine and adding the videos through Hazine.
What?
Wow.
Fantastic. I am so excited. I can't wait
Wow. This is
to launch.
Oh my God, y'all.
Launching
Are
on
y'all
my birthday,
hearing
July
this? It's
31st.
worth the wait. Oh,
July 31st, you said?
Yes, July 31st is my birthday, and that's when I'll be launching my first entrepreneur magazine. It's called
Yeah.
Ecopreneurs
Happy early
International
birthday.
Virtual Magazine. So
Yes.
I'm
oh
so
my
excited.
God.
We'll
Yeah.
have
Wow.
you back after you launch. Yes.
And
Yes. That's
so it's going to be
phenomenal.
so nice.
That
Yes.
is phenomenal.
And so I'm
Hey,
I'm
Janet.
adding different people in there with their video. If you want to be in the magazine, we will be taking orders for ads as well as people at my group that get those people will be in there for free. I'm giving them a full page for free in the magazine. Anybody that's in my group. So that's
Absolutely.
exciting and
That's
coming
good.
up.
Yes.
Ooh.
Whoa, my God. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, my God, Dr. Kathleen. Bring it, Dr. Kathleen.
Okay.
Woo! This slide right
All
here. I'm
right.
so excited.
I love
Yeah.
it.
So
Mm.
And she did talk about these.
two
Yes.
more
When you
steps.
said Canva, oh my God, Dr. Kathleen. Canva,
Feedback
I
from
can't believe
someone
I
you
could create a
trust.
book in Canva. Wow.
And also designing the cover, or you can have it designed out. You can use Canva or BookBook or Photoshop or those programs. I love Canva because it's simple, and I love BookBook for adding my creating my covers for Amazon. It's such an
Hmm.
easy way to create your book covers in BookBook because it gives you the format that you're going to need, exactly the size you'll need for Amazon to accept it. So it makes it so much easier to create your
Wow.
covers.
Mm.
Hmm.
I love that.
And I create mine in Canva, then I pull them into BookBolt, and then I get them sized up right for Amazon using BookBolt, and then I pull them into Amazon. So that's the
All right.
process that I use to create covers.
Mm.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Wow. Love it. Love
Wow.
it.
Yes.
Love it.
Let's go
Okay,
to
I'm
the
loving
next
it.
slide. Okay. Tip number 6, advertising offline. So these are the things that you need to know. Advertising offline. You can have a launch party at your home, or there's plenty of places, restaurants, and other places in your city that you can find that will let you do a launch party. Church may let you do a launch party. So these are different things you need to think about when creating them so that you can be prepared and move forward.
Yes.
Local area organizations for authors. Check your city. They're in every city. There's organizations in every city that are author support groups.
That is
So
true.
check that out. Also, local events where there's have booths, and you can get a booth and bring your books there and sell them.
Yeah.
So these are different things that you can do once you have a book or books, and also book signings. And they can be done anywhere. It doesn't have to be at a bookstore. You can hold your own book signing
Right.
wherever you want.
Nice.
Okay. Think
Good idea.
about these places that you can advertise offline. Now, here's the big one, advertising online. That's the big one
Okay.
because you're going to have more places to go, more places to
Yeah.
advertise on social media. There's tons of free traffic websites out there that I know about, and I'm sure you all may know some of them too. You can also
Mm-hmm.
build your own author site using Now Site. For organizations, for writers, there are tons of those online. Amazon author page. There, Amazon actually has an author page for authors. It's totally free.
Mm.
One of the things too that
Ah,
I like about Amazon, you have play video book right under your book. So when you go
you going?
online and you books, you'll see
Yeah.
I have a little video there under my.
Say it again,
I'm
Dr.
going in and
Kathleen.
out.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you're going in and out. Yes.
I was talking about the Amazon author page.
Yes.
Amazon has a free author page that you can set up,
Mm-hmm.
and it put your bio and everything in there, and that will be on your under your book. No matter how many books you have,
Wow.
that author page will show up under all your books where people can click on it and read your bio. And
Nice.
also the author page has all your books on it. This is something free that Amazon does for people that are authors.
Nice.
Wow.
There's so much free stuff, free platforms out there. You
Mm-hmm.
can do a blog. If you have a book, you can do a blog about different parts of your book online. You can do a podcast about your book. There's free podcasts. I don't know about you, but I love Anchor. There's many out there. And the reason I love anchor.com is because it will automatically send your stuff to Spotify and other uh, iTunes, other. So anchor.com is totally free. You don't have to pay anything. And they're sending podcasts to other stations like Spotify, iTunes, and many others. Totally free
Wow.
for you.
Wow.
I love free. I'm the queen of free.
Oh,
Also, you can
yeah.
sell
That's right.
more on Etsy or
Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, you can set up on Etsy or eBay to sell your
And
books. Don't forget
Mm-hmm.
about the big G. Oh my gosh, I can't say enough about Google. I wish I could have shared my screen because one of the things I teach my entrepreneurs is no matter what on the internet, Google will and advertise for you. And I
yes.
tell them, look, you need to Google yourself, Google your own name at least once a month to see how you are dominating. And what I mean by that is when you Google something, at the bottom of the screen, there's numbers.
Hmm.
And each one of those pages you should be dominant on. There should all you or almost all you. And so I warning to show because when I put
Dr.
my name
Kathleen,
in there and I'm not that
you're breaking
can
up
you hear
again.
me?
We didn't get that last part.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
we
was
didn't get it.
That sounded important.
Yeah, it was.
I was saying Google your Google yourself at least is Google yourself at least once a month.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the first things I tell my entrepreneurs that they need to set up a business account on
Yeah.
Google. It's totally free. And then no matter where you go on the internet, Google will find you and automatically advertise your stuff for you.
Hmm.
So when you put your name and Google yourself, you should dominate that page. There might
Wow.
be one, maybe two or three lines belonging to somebody else, but as much as you can, you need to dominate. I checked mine today and I have moved up to now where I looked at 4 pages. I'm not talking about 4 lines. I'm talking about 4 full pages
Wow.
on a search on Google. And even when I got to page 4, I was still dominating and there was nobody else on there but me.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
and some of those places on there, I don't even know how they got my name or my book or my information, and
Wow.
they put if it's a book or you did went some place and signed up on there.
Yes.
So your books, your video, and Google will advertise your to be
Okay.
and create a business account on. So it's very simple and easy to do. And they approve your business, you're good to go. And it's just awesome.
Mm.
Okay. And last but not least, tip number 8,
Yes.
keep promoting your books. Keep
Boom,
promoting
guys.
your books. Use them as giveaways. Use them as these incentives or an appreciation gift to somebody. And definitely talk about them. Who knows more about your books than you?
Yeah.
You got to talk about your books. Create book videos. I have a video for my books. You can go in Canva and record yourself talking about your books
Yes.
and use
Boom.
those videos to sell your books.
Yes.
All
Create a
right
landing
now.
page, put that video
Yes.
on there.
Mhm.
Sell your books. Create a
Yes.
PayPal button and put it on there on the landing page and sell your books.
Yes.
All right now, y'all.
Information,
So
Dr. Kathleen.
that is what I wanted to share with you all today.
Yes.
Those
Guys, if
8
you have
tips
some
will
questions.
get you going.
Yes. Guys, if you have some questions, bring them. If you know you want to be an author and you
This is
have
a
some
group I have on Facebook,
oh, Christian writing for beginners. Nice.
and all my information is on the next slide.
Okay.
Next slide.
Nice. Awesome. Right.
Screenshot that, y'all.
Oh, now side. Ow. I
I
love it.
love now site, y'all.
I love it. Christian writing at email.com. Nice. So, guys, this is how you can contact Dr. Kathleen. Dr. Kathleen is a pillar of the community. Dr. Kathleen loves helping others. Dr. Kathleen has written over 20 books and they all sell. If you want to be an author, if you're interested in questions about writing, Dr. Kathleen is your woman. Right? As you guys know, every week we like to bring it. And as you can see today, it was brought. All right, Dr. Kathleen, we got to thank you. We got to thank you, Dr. Kathleen.
Yes. Thank you so much. We did it.
Now, I'm going to ask the first question. I'm going to be the first question asked around here. Now, Dr. Kathleen, oh, is it free on Canva? Canva has a free version and a paid version, Janet. So if you want the professional pictures and the professional videos, you get the pro version. Otherwise, you get it for free. A lot of stuff on Canva can be done absolutely for free. Derry and I have the pro version only because we do stuff for our clients. And so the things we make have to be unique, right? It can't look like other people's stuff. So we get the pro.
I do too. Yes, I have the pro version.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I recommend that.
And it's something a month. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
No,
Dr. Kathleen,
please.
You're going to be the first one.
$12 at the fast food place. You can't get fast food for $12 anymore.
You sure
can? Dr. Kathleen. Look, say it again, Dr. Kathleen. The chicken wings around here, $20 pack. We ain't going there. Anyway, Dr. Kathleen, my question is, Dr. Kathleen, now you were saying, this is what was interesting to me. You said you already had material and you just put that material together. So can you elaborate on that? Like, what you mean? Like, you just had a bunch of stuff written here, a bunch of stuff written there, and you was like, oh, this would be good to go with a children's book. I'm just going to make these pieces of content out of several different books. Or did you already have like a little piece of a book written here, like the beginning of the book, but you never finished it? Like, what do you mean? You pieced together all the stuff you had. What'd you have? You know
well, by me being a Bible teacher,
yes, ma'am.
was not
You went in and out.
workbooks. They all, yeah, so they all, like the lessons I did for children,
Yeah.
they were already written out because I listen for them all the
Okay.
time. So I just put them. Yeah, I just had to do the front of the book as far as the acknowledgments or dedication, all that kind of stuff, and then copy and paste all the lessons into one Word file, and then put the ending. There was nothing new. So
Okay.
I had already typed it out on my computer, and I'm sure you have stuff already typed out too. You know,
Yes. That's what I
now
was.
as far as piecing stuff together or writing stuff, I had to do that on some of my books, like my I had to write scratch, and trust me, it was way more of the Holy Spirit than me because I didn't know what I was doing. I had never wrote a cookbook before, but people that say they have um, what is it, writer's block? I don't know how
Yeah.
you can serve God and have writer's block because
Mm.
He's always pouring stuff into you. And if you
If you
already
open.
have stuff on your computer, then
Mhm.
the Holy Spirit is going to guide you and you are going to do great. Don't worry about it being perfect. Put that stuff together, and you got me to help you
Yeah.
along if you got any questions, but yes, just put chapter one, or if you're not going to do chapters, you can just say that particular section can have a name. There's so many different ways to do a book today. It's not like back in the day where they all wrote books the same way and they were all formatted the same way. You don't have to deal with that today. I look at a lot of different the books, even some of Joyce Meyer's books. I mean, people like um, Joel Osteen. And I know
Mhm.
these people got some big time editors, but I've seen typos
Right.
in all their books.
No, right?
So let yourself get intimidated about not being an editor. I edited all my books. I didn't pay anybody. I have a girlfriend, in fact, that same friend passed away this year, and her
Mm.
name is on. This is one of my. This was my thesis in my doctorate degree. A book, and Pamela Barton. She passed away
Mm.
this year, but she would read my books and help me out. So you just need to find somebody to help you. I didn't do any of that with my cookbooks or my other books, but you can just read through them if you don't have anybody to help you and you don't have the money to pay a big time editor. Read through them
Right.
yourself. Take your time and read through them. Use your spell check in your word and do the best and get those books out there. There's no reason to
Yes.
hold back any longer.
Yes.
It's time. People want to hear what you have to say. You have something to share with the world. Both of you ladies
Absolutely.
and everybody that's watching and listening. We all have stories that would help somebody. We need to get them out there.
That's a
People are
fact.
waiting.
That is so true.
Yes.
That's
That is
right.
Yes.
so true.
Okay,
You
guys.
can't say it like
You
you.
can do
Question,
it.
Lane.
You can write a book. You write a book overnight. It doesn't take any time to, especially if you already have the material. You can just put it together overnight. There is no weeks, months, all of that. Those kind of books are people that are writing a book that they're doing research or something like that. But if you
Right.
already have the material on your computer, there's no reason for you not to write. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a good, pure example. This young man was, I hired him from Fiverr, and I told him I wanted to do some journals, and I wanted to put him in charge of that. And so I sent him Book Bolt. I sent him the from YouTube. It's excellent for Book Bolt. It shows you every aspect of Book Bolt and how to go about getting it all set up and turn it into it by itself. And
Yes.
so I sent him the book. I get an email from him the next day. He published overnight. The next day he is in Nigeria and he had a book on Amazon the next day. This is what I'm
Wow.
talking about. That's
What?
what I'm talking about. Using book Bookbook, and he set up his account on Amazon. And the next day he had a book out there. the next day.
Hey,
Okay.
That's what
what
I'm
we
talking about.
doing?
That's how simple
Lord,
and easy football is to use.
And we gonna check that out.
girl,
I don't know about anybody else, but we
we
gonna
gonna have
check
to let
that
y'all
out.
I
go. We
was
got some
so
things to
shocked.
do.
I was so shocked. Yeah, I was
Wow.
so shocked. This is unbelievable.
Just listening
And it's
to it,
just a
I'm
little
like, wow.
simple journal that you write in. It wasn't. Yeah, to create a journal is no big thing. BookBoat will give you everything you need: the covers, the inside. I mean, everything. And he
We
did it
putting that
overnight
on.
and put it out there on Amazon. And I pulled up the book on Amazon. Oh my gosh, you did it!
All right. Well, we gonna check that out.
I was
I
just
already got a couple of ideas in my head.
Hello, I'm the other way. I'm the other way.
Sound,
D.
yeah.
sound like an Amazon and an Etsy move to me.
As much as we
Listen,
use,
you know we take
yeah, as
notes.
much as we use computers, journals are nice to have.
Oh
People
yeah.
still use
Yeah, because in a
journals.
few months we'll have to
So
come back and show everybody the book we made from Dr. Kathleen's training and let them know if they ready. Let's go.
That's right.
We try to lead by example. I mean, we
Oh
got
yeah,
some
it's
play.
on and popping, y'all. It is
Me
on
and
get
and
on
Daryl,
it.
popping.
Get on
you
it,
said
girl.
right.
Yes. So
Mm,
I want to see some books out there with y'all's name on it.
yeah,
The
All
first
right.
book, and what I like about Amazon, you have this where you can order your own at a really, really cheap price. And
yes,
so you can buy more and sell them. You don't have to buy a bunch at a time. You can just buy a few at a time, and it's fantastic. And when you
yeah.
get that first book that you wrote and hold it in your hand, and
Mm,
it doesn't it never gets old. I don't care how many books I write or send on
mm,
Amazon. When I hold it in my hand and see my name on it, it's thrilling.
yeah.
It is.
I bet it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, guys, I
And
don't
when
see
you
any.
pull it up on Amazon and you see your name on that book, it's I can't even tell you the feeling that it really gives you confidence to move forward even more.
Yes,
Wow.
I
So
bet that's a
you got to
precious
do it,
gift.
ladies. Got to
Yeah,
do it.
like how you
All
born,
right.
right? It's like this my baby, Lord, this my baby. Guys, this has been a phenomenal live. I hope that you guys were taking notes. I hope that you guys receive value from Dr. Kathleen because
I hope so.
Dr. Kathleen brung it today.
She
Guys,
did.
if you have some
Did.
questions, put them in the chat. We're getting ready to end this live. Oh my
Yes.
God, this was so
Yes.
phenomenal.
Yes. This is so exciting.
Hey,
Oh my
we're
goodness.
gonna be back in a few weeks, like Daria and I said, and we're gonna show you guys how to repurpose some of this material. Value. Yes, thank you, Janet. Yes. Guys,
Thank you.
we
Yes.
are going to
Thank
see
you.
you next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we do every single week. We're going to be here to teach you something new, to answer your questions, and of course, for you guys to get some of those golden nuggets that we all need in this business. So, from your family to ours,
Yes.
we hope you guys had a phenomenal holiday weekend. We celebrated Juneteenth, we celebrated the 4th of July, and now it is July, guys. This is the second half of the year, guys. Second
Yeah.
half of the year.
Get ready to
Let's
go
go.
into the third quarter.
Let's go, guys. It's time to bring it. Like
Yeah.
Dr. Kathleen said, oh, I don't know, but that might have been another conversation. Like Dr. Kathleen said, right now you should already know what you're going to be doing in January and February. And if you don't,
That's right.
that's okay. That's
You
what we're
better
getting
ask somebody.
back. Let's start filling up some of these things, right? Let's start getting you some
That's
interviews.
right.
Start
That's
doing some
right.
things. Let's start checking off some of those
That's
things off
right.
that list that you know you should be making. All
All
right,
right.
ladies, this has been
Mhm.
phenomenal. We're gonna definitely see you guys next Tuesday. Daria, you want to say anything before we head out?
All right, everyone. You know what? We forgot to say hello to those of you that are watching from YouTube,
Yeah,
those of you that are watching from our business pages, those of you that are looking at the Online Success Made Simple page and group. We want to say hello and thank you for watching. um, we see that quite a few of you got value. Take some notes and actually take action, guys. Don't
yeah,
just be a note taker, but take action. This
Yeah.
was phenomenal information that you
Yeah.
can do on
Yes.
your own with no recruiting involved. Some
No recruiting, guys.
passive, nice passive income that you can make by your own efforts. And you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about anyone
That's
else.
right.
Just go out there. There's enough information for you to pick and choose what you want to do
Just go out.
and make this happen for you. So thank you
Absolutely.
again for coming, and we will see you next week.
Bye, guys. We appreciate you. See you next week.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Dr. Kathleen.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dr. Kathleen.
Bye-bye.
You brought it. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye-bye.